Hey everyone, Zach here. Having just watched the third episode of Voltron Legendary Defender's second season, Shiro's Escape. And while he's recovering in a cryopod in the beginning of the episode to heal his recent wounds, we actually get sort of a dream flashback of just that. This Galra scientist that helped create Shiro's robotic arm, Ulaz, took down the sentries and soldiers guarding the room, got him out of his bonds, directed him to a shuttle, planted a bomb to detonate to cover the escape, and quickly put himself into hiding in order to keep the good fight going. Turns out there's a resistance group operating throughout the Galra military structure called the Blade of Marmora. And with that and some of their backstory that Ulaz provides, it gives a little more dimension to the Galra Empire and their history, even if just a little at this point. That very much in the beginning, or even the belief continuing to this day, that essentially their expansion is believed to be one of forming stability, of probably mending and ending conflict, but of course it's of conquest, of destruction, subjugation, and those in the Empire who have seen the truth have joined this group. Unfortunately, with even the conquest that Allura has seen of the complications from Zarkon, in fact, being the original Black Paladin, she starts out with this idea: no Galra can be trusted, they're all evil. That's a prejudice she has to work out, even with Shiro giving his side of the story. Also with the flashback, unless I missed something in an earlier episode, unless I forgot a detail that was expressed, we get the reason why there was a Galra cruiser sort of in the outskirts of our solar system in the first place when they abducted Shiro and Pidge's father and brother. They had begun to locate the Blue Lion on Earth, which ties things together sensibly. And Ulaz freed Shiro in the hopes that it could be recovered in time to, of course, bring back Voltron as a weapon against the Galra. And here we are today. The situation with Pro Rock and the claim of his betrayal is progressed in that he's forcibly turned into a robeast by Hagar and deployed against Voltron. Another thing that quick side note. Through, I guess, I'm not sure if it's through the robotic arm, their connections as Black Paladins, or both. But through a somewhat apparently difficult and wearying process from the druids and through Zarkon, he can locate Voltron. And with that, the new Robeast is deployed to their exact location, even though Ulaz's communication ship is meant to be hidden from the Empire. So that's an issue they'll have to figure out moving forward, how Zarkon can track them. Even if it's occasionally. I'm guessing it's not something Zarkon can do every day. And the new Robeast has a really interesting design. They're keeping the variety going really nicely. It doesn't have a lower half, really. It has just a articulated single thruster below its waist. No regular head, but the torso and arms are in regular proportion, with essentially a giant pro-rock face on the torso. So that makes me wonder if they got inspiration from the gunman mechs from Gurren Lagann. Because if so, I'm happy they looked at that for inspiration. Its weapon is pretty formidable. It essentially has sort of a two-purpose weapon in its mouth, a powerful tractor beam, and a concentrated energy cannon that it can fire. And it's taken down pretty interestingly. I won't say how, but it's an interesting end for that enemy. To note a little bit of comedy in this one, Ulaz, I guess, teleports onto the castle, infiltrates it somehow. When they get to his supposed location, and while he's in this sort of ninja garb, running the halls, I guess, searching for Shiro, trying to prove the other paladin's skills. They're trying to find him, trying to subdue him, while Korean is providing kind of a fight commentary. Just shouting, oh, and he's turning down this way. Oh, Hunk missed him. Oh, and he's formed a sword. That'll be interesting. So yeah, this one opens up interesting possibilities moving forward. I'm guessing, well, there still might be some episodic adventures along the way. The overall story arc for this season might be both figuring out how exactly Zarkon's tracking them and how to undo that, and wonder about the Blade of Marmora, because they have plenty of allies on the inside. In fact, it's just a matter of getting in contact and truly forming a team with them. So that's pretty much it for this one. See you later in episode 15.